This Morning on TV 20 Detroit starts right now.
Pulsebeat.
Welcome to another episode of the National Association of Black Journalists award-winning, Emmy-nominated Pulsebeat with Greg Dunmore. On this episode, we're going to celebrate. We're going to talk about water, and you know, Detroit's water is considered to be some of the very best in the country, but now is it thumbs up or thumbs down? And November is a salute to Native Americans, and of course, Thanksgiving with all of its arts, culture, and music, and you think about food. So we're going to now talk to our Lauren Saunders, as she is going to talk about food and fellowship, health, and happiness.
We want the world to know, what do you do?
Oh, I teach people how to eat healthy.
When you're here, you can rest assured that you're eating healthy live stuff.
I identify nutritional imbalances and I correct those through diet, lifestyle, and supplements. Because oftentimes we get off track and we know what to do, but we just don't do it. And so I come as a reminder to show people what's possible through food.
Some greens, the macrobiotic greens, a little bit of carrot in there.
I was formerly trained as a holistic nutritionist at Edison Institute. My journey is personal. I lost both my father and my grandmother to food-related diseases, and so understanding that at an early age, I was at 17 when I lost the both of them, that food is powerful if we know how to use it and if we know how it applies to our lives. So that's why I did my formal training, so that I can identify those imbalances in the body and I can pinpoint exactly what it is that people need and use nutritional strategies to help them correct those imbalances. Use herbs as the benefits as well as tea. So not just to quench your thirst, but to also nourish your body.
What would you say to people who are picking up on this report? They don't really know a lot. They have been really impacted by processed foods because they are surrounded by it, and they want to get started on the journey of wellness. And there's some accessible things. What would you say is one of the first things that they can do?
First thing is hydration. We often will mistaken hunger for hydration, or for thirst. So I would start with hydrating the body. That's the most important nutrient, but often the most neglected. Drinking water or having unsweetened tea is a great way to do that, or adding crystals or chlorophyll to your water. That's one of the ways that or lemon water, just freshly squeezed lemon or lime. That's one way you can hydrate the body.
I was reflecting on the apples in my upbringing, right?
Yes.
My mom would have apples on the side of them pinto beans.
Oh.
She would have apples on them biscuits, those homemade biscuits in the morning. And sometimes when we came home from school, it's like you open the door and you can smell like cinnamon and apples. She would take, and I'm sure many of our families have done or do, take the apples, and once you cook the apples, okay, you have something left, so you throw it in the pot with your water and boil it up, and you have juice, right? So we wasted nothing there in the house.
In terms of the group, the wonderful group that's here, who are the participants and the people who come out to your community events? How are they finding you, and who do you find they are, generally speaking? And for those who are seeing you for the first time, who would you think this is for?
Oh wow, they are anything from attorneys to farmers to, stay-at-home wives. They are a variety of people, and I think we've attracted each other like attract like, and it's been word of mouth. It's been what I needed, and so we attracted each other, me spreading the word and others spreading the words and them coming here. We had 2 new people show up today, and this is our last meetup for this season, and we had 2 new members, so that was pretty cool.
So I brought what I call a chili casserole. And the way you make, it's just a casserole, but you make your chili, or maybe you have leftover chili, okay? And you just put it in the pan, then you make up your cornbread, and you just put the cornbread on top of it, and just bake it in the oven.
So I do nutritional counseling. I offer nutritional assessments. I am an herbalist as well, so I do custom blend teas and spices. I am also a community leader, so I lead these activations, community activations, depending on the need of the community, and I also do tasting experiences. So I do tea tastings, I do olive oil and vinegar tastings, and so all the things that really help people understand health and how it applies to their life and how to easily apply it to their lives. My husband, he was my first client, and he had bone on bone, and they were suggesting surgery. And from what I had learned in my herbal medicine classes, I told him, well, I think there's something that we can do to help to grow back cartilage. He didn't quite understand because he didn't believe it. And so within 6 to 7 months, when he went back to the doctor and had an x-ray, we started to see the white matter there. So cartilage were beginning to grow back, and he didn't have to have surgery.
This is common. People suffer from migraines, and I think you worked with a client who had migraines.
I did. I've worked with people with migraines, with diabetes, blood sugar issues, high cholesterol. I've had a variety of clients that I've worked with.
Is there something else that you would want them to know about maybe the power that they have?
Yeah, incorporating whole foods in your diet, incorporating superfoods in your diet. So, maybe substituting one of your seasonings with a seaweed seasoning. So things like that. It's very simple what you can do, but the main thing is incorporating more whole foods into your diet.
Why do you do what you do?
Well, because we're not at it alone, and most of the time people can feel isolated. We can go about our own business and do our own things, but there are community, there is support available, there are resources, and more than oftentimes or not, people are also looking for community. And so what I've created is this beautiful sense of community that we're looking for the same thing: unity, great food, good conversation, and good people.
Will you be an answer on this day, on this day?
Why, for people who don't know anything about Bioneers, why is this special?
It's based on the journal that I wrote, Nourish to Flourish, and there are 6 months. And there were themes for each month. And for each of our meetups, there was a theme that aligned to our meetup. And so I'm really excited to showcase what we've done, the people in our community, and some of the benefits that have come from it.
So for people who are just seeing you for the first time, how would they find you? How can they participate in the community?
Sure, they can find me online at www.olive-seed.com.
Why olive seed? I just have to know.
Well, because olive trees live for years and in drought and disease. And so I chose that because we too can live for years, giving the right nutrition and therapy.
And even in drought and disease, right?
I don't know about that. They're resilient, and so that's one of the reasons why I chose it.
Pulsebeat.
I love teaching others because when I first got into the healthcare field, people overlooked me. I was really a 9th grade dropout who had no education, but I was determined to make something of myself for my baby. So Motor City matched the funds I put into my business. They awarded me $20,000. So now I'm able to focus solely on first step healthcare training and give it everything it needs. All because I live in Detroit.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Pulsebeat.
Detroit's water is considered to be some of the best in this nation, but as of recent, there's been some controversy concerning Detroit's delicious, tasty H2O.
How your water is delivered through different types of pipes. Water is drawn from our rivers, treated, then enters large transmission pipes and flows into the water mains. Your water travels through mostly cast iron pipes before entering the service lines. The service lines feed the clean water into homes, businesses, and schools. Large buildings, like schools, mostly have ductile or cast iron service lines, while homes have smaller service lines made of copper or lead. The water leaving the treatment plants is tested hourly and is among the highest quality in the world. Sample testing also has shown that the water reaching faucets in Detroit homes, even those with lead service lines, is safe as well. If you want to have the water in your home tested, you may call DWSD at 313-267-8000. DWSD, working hard for you. Clean water delivered.
A couple of weeks ago, I signed off as the director of DSD on a letter that went out to more than 225,000 residential homes in the city of Detroit. It was a letter that was required by EPA. EPA presented us with a template, also indicated that we could not change some of the language that is somewhat confusing. However, that did not stop me from adding context to that letter that would have made it better received so that people wouldn't be confused by some of the terms in it. So that's on me. Nobody up here did that. I signed that letter. I should have recognized that this was going to cause angst in the community and added context to the letter so that it could have been explained. So our water is safe and some of the best water in the world. We're a leader in the United States in delivering quality water. We're below the actionable level for lead at 12 parts per billion in the most recent testing results. And every June, we put out a water quality report. This is last year's 2023 report that speaks to the lead that is in the city's system. Last week, the Detroit Water and Sewer Department sent notification letters to more than 200,000 residents and businesses about the type of service lines that you may have based on our latest updated records. The annual notification by mail are a new EPA federal requirement for every city in our region and across the United States. And this is the first year that that letter has gone out, and we're required to send it out for the next 10 years because you have 10 years to replace all the lead service lines. The drinking water is safe, and the letters do not indicate any change in the water quality in the system, nor at your property. In fact, quality continues to improve as we replace lead service lines at a rapid pace. And we're removing more lead service lines than just about anybody in the country. This year alone, we've already spent more than $100 million replacing lead service lines. And I just added 30 million more to contracts that contractors will begin this week servicing removing of lead service lines. We used a template, as I indicated, a template letter from EPA, and we apologize if the term unknown and other terms caused alarm. However, there is no alarm about our water system at this time. The water is tested frequently before it leaves one of 3 treatment plants operated by the Great Lakes Water Authority. There is no lead in the water distribution system. If you have a legitimate concern for your water quality, you can request a test by going to detroitmi.gov/LSLR, lead service line replacement.
Do I have lead pipes? As DWSD continues to update our verified service line inventory records for the City of Detroit and replace existing lead service lines, you can do your part by confirming if you have a lead service line. To find out what material your service line is made of, you'll need a refrigerator magnet and a key or coin. First, locate your water meter. In most Detroit houses, your water meter will be inside your home in the basement and look like this. Your water meter should say cubic feet on the dial. Second, find your pipe. It should be 2 inches in diameter or less and enter the house from a few feet underground before connecting to the water meter. You'll also see a valve which looks something like this. Next, determine if your pipe is plastic. If the pipe is white or gray and is joined with a clamp, screw, or glue, then your pipe is plastic and does not need to be replaced. If your pipe is not made of plastic, use the key or coin to scratch the pipe close to where it enters the house through the wall. Check for what color is underneath. If the color is orange and shiny like a penny, then your pipe is probably made of copper and does not need to be replaced. If the color underneath is silver or gray, use a magnet to see if it sticks to the pipe. If the magnet sticks, then your pipe is probably galvanized steel and does not need to be replaced. If the magnet does not stick, then you likely have a lead pipe. Go to detroitmi.gov/LSLR to complete the lead service line verification form. DWSD will replace the lead service line with homeowner occupant permission when workers on the same block are replacing the water main. If construction is already planned for your block, you will receive a lead service line replacement packet. DWSD is also seeking state and federal funds for individual lead service line replacement, so it is important that we know you have a lead service line by completing the online form. You may review the lead service line replacement information packet. If our crew verifies you have a lead service line, we will ask you to sign an agreement and schedule an appointment for replacement with copper pipe. Visit detroitmi.gov/leadsafe for more information.
Again, the drinking water is safe in Detroit, and the notification letters do not indicate any change in that fact.
What's happening in entertainment with Greg Dunmore of Pulsebeat.tv.
If you like what we're doing, please tell a friend, or if you want to see what we've done again, go to pulsebeatglobal.com. That's PULSEBEATGLOBAL.com. You can also go to our Pulsebeat TV YouTube channel and you can revisit what we're doing. And once again, you can tell everybody that we're doing something that is so exciting that they wouldn't want to miss it. Remember pulsebeatglobal.com or the YouTube channel Pulsebeat TV. Thanks for telling the world about it.
If you're worried about your parents' safety, call right now and get them the peace of mind you need. With the latest in medical alert technology, keep your parents out of a nursing home and in the home they love, and give you peace of mind knowing your parents are safe. You can have the latest in medical alert technology for as little as $1 per day. Many of these new devices are in the new wearable technology. What they do is alert the authorities if your parents are having an emergency.
Mrs. Smith, we have an alert that you need assistance. A medical team is on the way. They should reach your location momentarily.
With plans starting at about $1 a day, with no contracts. You're guaranteed to love our services or you cancel them. It's that simple. Provide your parents with the safety they need while you have the peace of mind you need. Here's the number. Call right now and start your medical alert service for your parents for as little as $1 per day.
You ready to put your podcast on iHeartRadio? Yes, your podcast on iHeartRadio. What about Alexa, Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, Android, or iPhone? Plus live TV streaming. Get your podcast seen and heard all over the world. Call 313-868-6612. Pre-recorded shows are accepted to be archived. This is a WHPR distribution platform. Download the app from the App Store. Go to WHPRTV.com. Channels available for lease 24/7 on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV. Coming soon, subscription and pay-per-view.
Also,
Block time is available. Get yours. Call 313-868-6612. That's 313-868-6612. Executive producer R.J. Watkins. Program director Henry Tyler. 107.5 FM WGPR HD2. RadioWeCanSee.com.
Addiction is an epidemic. Millions are struggling and over 100 lives are lost each day. Are you next? At Better Addiction Care, we understand the devastating impact of drug and alcohol addiction. Our network of treatment centers are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's time to fix the pieces addiction has destroyed. Our network of treatment centers offer detox, therapy, counseling, private luxurious centers, physical fitness, chef-prepared meals, aftercare, and your insurance may cover up to 100% of costs. Only you can put an end to your addiction. It's time to make the life-changing call and get the help you need. Call now, and in just minutes, you could be on your way to a drug and alcohol-free life. The call is free and confidential, and there is no obligation. Visit betteraddictioncare.com or call
855-246-6872. That's 855-246-6872.
Pulsebeat.
This show is going to be about celebration, and November is a salute to the indigenous people of this country, the Native Americans.
It is Native American Heritage Month, a time dedicated to recognizing the contributions and achievements of Native American people throughout history. This is a time to remember the stories and traditions of Native American people. Elders pass down wisdom, sharing tales that have been told for generations. Native American Heritage Month is important. It provides an opportunity for all of us to learn and grow, to understand the deep roots and enduring legacies of Native American cultures. We honor the history of this land. From the majestic mountains to the vast plains, every part of this country holds stories of Native American resilience and strength. We celebrate the many different Native American tribes. Each tribe has its own unique customs, languages, and traditions that enrich our collective heritage. We learn about their cultures. Through art, music, dance, and cuisine, we gain a deeper appreciation for the diversity and creativity of Native American communities. This month is a time for listening. We open our hearts and minds to the voices of Native American leaders, storytellers, and educators. It is a time for learning. We engage with history, understanding the struggles and triumphs of Native American people, and recognizing their invaluable contributions to our society. We must listen to Native American voices. Their perspectives and experiences are crucial in shaping a more inclusive and just future.
Although we know Thanksgiving is a time to celebrate and be thankful, there's another side to Thanksgiving. We'll take a look at this.
The first Thanksgiving!
A day for maize, the Native American word for corn, a terrific turkey dinner, and brotherhood. So, white meat and dark meat. Take it away!
The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims, especially Sarah Miller.
Gary, she's changing the words.
And for all these reasons, I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
Children, can't stop it! You're destroying my text!
player.
Well, he's a special child, but he needs friends.
He needs friends like this.
Thanksgiving is about gratitude, and here's a moment that is musical and meaningful. Thanksgiving comes in a whole lot of different flavors, and there's nothing more flavorful than something that is soulful.
Man, who decided we were gonna have a vegan Thanksgiving?
Man, no chicken? Summer, right? Oh, you get uncomfortable without chicken, huh? You already know, bro.
Man, come on, y'all done give him a chance. Like, y'all seen the freestyle? It looked like it's gonna be lit.
Oh, bro, going on. You all right to me?
I'm about to go in here because, you know, I don't even eat meat. I'm a veterinarian, so.
Well, I mean, I'm a vegetarian, but that ain't gonna stop me from getting a plate. Come on, big boy.
All right. Thank you, God, for this food that we have here today. Also, Lord, thank you, man. My baby mama finally took me off child support. I ain't really love her, so I had to be with her for her to take me off. So thank you. That's a good look.
Oh,
and,
hold on, bro. Did you just touch the food, bro?
When?
Oh, man. Give me the plate. Oh, give me the plates, man.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, chicken.
Let's go, baby.
Beans, greens, potatoes,
No, I gotta get seconds, man.
Greens, potatoes,
Yeah.
tomatoes, beans,
Let's go.
Greens,
Hey, so good, got me back in the kitchen. Can't lie, boy, the mac and cheese hit. Low key, got the situation lit. Bro, your milk got a coconut and cashews. Barbecue sliders out of jackfruit. And it tastes so good, got to grab two. And desserts, they about to get smashed too. Got vanilla cookies, eat them like it's nothing. Got the lemon and the blueberry muffin. I got sweet potato, apple pie, and pumpkin. Taste buds and bean pies are jumping. Got cupcakes, raspberry icing. Top it off with coffee and some light cream. Or the vegan cookie dough vanilla ice cream. Need a plate for your leash? Tell me what you need, I got it.
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb.
Don't forget to enjoy football, overeat, and exercise. Thanks for watching this episode of Pulsebeat with Greg Dunmore. Happy Thanksgiving.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Pulsebeat.